Silence. In the clamor of our everyday lives, it's a concept that's often disregarded, pushed aside by the relentless demands of modern society. Yet silence holds a power that is as ancient as it is transformative. It's a power that the Stoics, those philosophers of resilience and wisdom, understood deeply. In a world where every moment seems to be filled with noise, distraction, and the pressure to react, the Stoic practice of embracing silence offers a sanctuary, a place where we can find clarity, strength, and peace. Today we're going to explore this often overlooked aspect of Stoicism, the art of silence. It's more than just holding your tongue, it's about cultivating an inner calm that allows you to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. From dealing with criticism to managing anger, from handling personal loss to maintaining your integrity amidst rumors, silence can be a powerful tool in your Stoic arsenal. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Stoic Resonate. Here we explore ancient wisdom and how it can be applied to modern life. If you find value in this video, please consider subscribing to support the channel. Now, let's dive into the profound power of silence. Lesson 1. Unfair criticism is something we all face at some point in our lives. It can be a demoralizing experience, challenging our self-esteem and triggering defensive reactions. But what if, instead of immediately reacting, you chose to embrace silence? Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, teaches us that we have power over our own minds, not over external events. This is where silence comes into play. Imagine this scenario: you've just received harsh, unfair feedback from a colleague. Your natural instinct might be to react, to defend yourself, perhaps even to lash out. But by pausing, by choosing silence, you give yourself the space to reflect. Is there any truth in the criticism? If there is, how can you use it to improve? If not, why let it disturb your peace? This silence is not about passivity, it's about strategic patience. It's about allowing yourself the time to process the situation, to respond in a way that aligns with your values rather than your emotions. Over time, this practice of responding with calm, measured silence in the face of unfair criticism can lead to greater resilience and inner strength. It allows you to focus on what you can control, your reaction, rather than getting caught up in what you cannot. Lesson 2. We've all been there, stuck in a conversation where someone is endlessly bragging about their latest achievement. It can be tempting to either compete or disengage completely. But Stoicism offers a third option: the strategic use of silence. Consider the wisdom of Epictetus, who taught that external displays of success have little to do with true happiness or virtue. When faced with boastful behavior, silence can be your ally. By not engaging in the competitive exchange, you maintain your focus on what truly matters: your own goals, values, and inner peace. Imagine you're at a social gathering, and someone is going on and on about their new car, their promotion, or their exotic vacation. Instead of feeling the need to match their stories or feeling inferior, you could simply listen, nod, and perhaps change the subject. Your silence here is a reflection of your confidence. It shows that you are secure in your own path and not swayed by the superficial achievements of others. This practice not only preserves your peace but also sets you apart as someone who values deeper, more meaningful connections. Over time, you'll find that this approach leads to more fulfilling relationships based on mutual respect and understanding, rather than competition and ego. Lesson 3. Anger is one of the most powerful emotions we experience, and it can easily spiral out of control, leading to actions and words we later regret. The Stoics understood this well, and they taught that silence could be a powerful tool in mastering anger. Epictetus reminds us that it's not what happens to us, but how we react to it that matters. Imagine a situation at work where you're confronted with a frustrating problem. Maybe a colleague has made a mistake that affects your project, or a client is being unreasonable. The immediate reaction might be to vent your frustration, to let your anger be known. But what if, Instead, you chose silence. By taking a moment of silence, you create a space between the stimulus and your response. This space allows you to assess the situation more objectively. Is your anger justified? If so, what is the most effective way to address the issue? If not, how can you let it go? This silence is a form of self-control, a way of ensuring that your response is not driven by impulsive emotions but by thoughtful consideration. Over time, this practice can lead to a greater sense of inner calm and control. You'll find that you're less reactive, more in control of your emotions, and better able to handle challenging situations with grace. And in the process, you'll build a reputation as someone who is thoughtful, composed, and wise, qualities that are highly respected in both personal and professional settings. Lesson 4. Rumors are a part of life, and dealing with them can be incredibly challenging, especially when they are unfounded and hurtful. But here, too, silence can be your greatest ally. Marcus Aurelius advised that the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. This wisdom is particularly relevant when it comes to handling rumors. When faced with gossip or false accusations, the natural reaction might be to defend yourself vigorously, to set the record straight. But this often only adds fuel to the fire. Instead, consider the power of silence. By choosing not to engage with the rumors, you demonstrate confidence in your integrity. Over time, your actions will speak louder than any words could. People will come to see the truth through your consistent behavior, and the rumors will fade into irrelevance. This approach requires patience and trust in yourself and in the process. It's not easy to remain silent in the face of false accusations, but by doing so, you maintain your dignity and inner peace. You focus on what you can control: your actions, your character, and let the rest take care of itself. Lesson 5. Loss is one of the most profound challenges we face in life. Whether it's the loss of a loved one, the end of a relationship, or the loss of a cherished dream, it can leave us feeling devastated and lost. But Stoicism offers a path through this pain, a path that involves the strategic use of silence. Seneca wrote extensively about loss and grief, reminding us that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we respond to it. When faced with loss, the natural reaction might be to fill the void with noise, with distractions, with activity, with anything that can keep the pain at bay. But the Stoics invite us to do the opposite, to embrace the silence that comes with loss, to sit with our grief, and to let it teach us. This silence is not about wallowing in pain, it's about creating a space for reflection. It's about allowing yourself to process the loss fully, to understand what it means for you, and to find a way to move forward. Over time, this practice of silent reflection can lead to greater emotional resilience. You'll find that you're able to face future challenges with more strength and clarity, having learned from the pain rather than simply trying to avoid it. Lesson 6. In our hyper-connected world, there is constant pressure to speak, to share opinions, to react. But the Stoics teach us that true wisdom often lies in restraint, in choosing to speak only when necessary. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, believed that wisdom is reflected in our ability to control our speech. Imagine you're in a heated discussion where emotions are running high and the urge to defend your position is strong. The Stoic approach would be to pause, to take a moment of silence, and to ask yourself, is what I'm about to say necessary? Is it helpful? Will it contribute to a constructive outcome? By choosing to speak only after thoughtful consideration, you ensure that your words carry weight. You avoid unnecessary conflict and create an environment where meaningful, respectful communication can flourish. This practice not only enhances your relationships, but also helps you develop a reputation as someone who is wise, thoughtful, and composed. Moreover, by listening more and speaking less, you gain a deeper understanding of others. You create space for empathy, for truly hearing what others are saying, and for responding in a way that reflects your values and intentions. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom, the ability to navigate life's challenges with grace, clarity, and purpose. As we've explored today, Silence is not just the absence of noise, it's a powerful tool for personal growth, emotional resilience, and meaningful communication. Whether you're dealing with criticism, anger, loss, or the everyday noise of life, the Stoic practice of embracing silence offers a path to greater peace and understanding. In a world that often feels overwhelming and chaotic, the ability to find silence to create space for reflection and thoughtful action can be transformative. It's a practice that leads to greater clarity, stronger relationships, and a deeper sense of inner peace. Thank you for joining me today. If you found value in this video, please support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing this message. Your engagement helps us continue to bring Stoic wisdom to more people. Until next time, may you find strength in silence and wisdom in stillness.